Hello everybody. Today we are going to make this horse run cycle. I just made this cycle in last 1 hour and I'm going to repeat this video how I made this. It's a very simple walk cycle. I made this with this very simple rig. And I used this one reference for this walk cycle. I'll walk through about each and everything I did to make this walk cycle. It's a my settings are 24 frames per second, and if you guys want to know how I made this, you can follow me in this tutorial. Thank you. Let's get started. We'll get started with this rig. This is my personal rig, and it's just a very basic rig. There are not much things in this rig. This simple rig is for this controller is for back body, this controller is for front body, these controllers are for upper legs, and for feet this is just one controller. This one controller will control all feet. There are not much things I can do with feet. There should be more controller we should have to animate the feet, but as this is just a basic run cycle, so I think these controllers are enough for me. And for neck we have this FK controllers. This is for the root of neck, this is for middle, and this is for the front face. Even tail is also very simple. There are 6 controllers in tail, and it's just FK tail. So I have this one image which I'm going to use as a reference to make this run cycle. It shows that we can make this from frame 1 to frame 12. We can make this cycle in 12 frames, but here I'm going to start from 0 to 12 because 0 and 12 will be the same poses. Technically we'll be seeing only from 1 to 12, but 0 is just to copy this 12th frame to same to 1 again, to 0 again. So I'll be getting started by making the first pose. I'll show you guys my tricks which I use to make this horse run cycle faster. So I just need to make this four poses first, and rest will be done automatically. So first I'll be making this pose 3, then I'll be making pose 6, pose 9 and pose 12. So I will be making this pose 3 first. I'll explain you guys one thing first. When a horse is running, his front and back body, they are both doing a anti-clockwise motion. So this is clockwise and this is anti-clockwise. Our horse is going to move in an anti-clockwise motion. The same thing goes to front body. Front body is going to move as a anti-clockwise motion as well. So I can even do like this way, and I can even use this rig to do that anti-clockwise motion. I'm putting the pivot of this controller right in the center so that I can use this rig from this center. Yeah, that's great. I want to use this rig from the center. So now and also the pivot of this controller also I'm going to put in the center. I'm just holding D and I'm moving this. Oh, there is something wrong. So I don't know why I can't move this controller. Okay, so let's get started. I will be selecting this main controller and I will be making this first pose. Not first, this third pose. So in third pose, both of the back legs are on ground. In sixth pose, the horse is fully stretched and one of his front leg and one of his back leg are on ground. And on frame 9, one of his front leg is on ground and his back body is up. And on frame 12, both of all the feet of horse are in air. So the concept is that on frame 12 the horse is squashed, and on frame 6 the horse is stretched, and on frame 3 the front body of horse is in up position, and on frame 9 the back body of horse is on up position. It's very simple. This is stretch pose, this is squash pose, this is front body down, and this is back body down. So we can make any of these pose first. So okay, I can, just to make my animation simple, I'll start with this pose 3. In pose 3, this the back body of the horse will be down because the back feet are on ground, so back body will be down and front body will remain up. So I will just rotate this controller. I'm animating this red, the back main controller. For upper body, I'll just select it and I'll move it a little bit up, so the front body will be a little bit up, and I'll move it somehow like this. And as we can see in image, the one leg is we will exactly follow that image. We'll move this leg somewhere here, and this leg is okay. Let's see again. This leg is fully stretched and this leg is facing straight up. So I will stretch this leg. And I might need to move this horse a little bit up. Yeah. So this is a good pose for that. And now front legs are these, both of these legs are facing right 90-degree angle. I mean, there's a little bit, this leg is bending a little bit down. So I'll be making this same pose. Also remember, we have to animate these controllers also. So when this leg is forward, we need to rotate this controller forward. So somehow like this. Same thing goes with this leg also. Let's look at it again. And okay, so this leg will be facing a little bit inside, will be curving a little bit inside like this. Okay, so now I will be doing some stuff with the neck also. The neck should be a little bit down and somehow like that. So I will hold this controller and like this. We will worry about this tail later. Right now I'll just rotate this tail a little bit like this and I'll leave it there. I won't be working on that. Okay, so now we made the first pose. I'll just keep this first pose very simple. We will detail If you want to detail, we'll detail later. I'll rotate this thigh a little bit like this, and also this thigh a little bit like this. Okay, so I will just select everything and I will key here on 0, and I'll key here on 12 also. I'll go to 6, and now I will make this 9th pose. Please don't worry, like in this I'm not even looking at these 8 poses. I'm not even worrying about them right now. I'm just making in a way that this pose is my first pose, this pose is my, like, first pose I mean here, and this pose will be my in between pose, which will be at this pose will be at 6. So now I will be making pose 9 here. So let's go ahead and make it. Okay, this I will rotate this like this, because in this pose 9 the front body is down, and the squash and stretch will happen only on frame 6 and frame 12. So I will be rotating it down on frame 9, and I will be making same poses with like this to front legs. I'll add a little bit to the neck also. Okay, so remember, we'll be moving these legs in back here. So I don't know what kind of rig you guys will use, so you guys might have more controller here in feet. I'm just showing that even with this basic rig you can make a nice walk cycle, I mean run cycle. So I will be I think this is a good enough pose. Okay, so and this back legs will be just up. The leg on other side will be totally straight, and this will be a little bit bent. So I'll make the totally straight one first. Okay, this will be bent a little bit more. Like this. I think that's good. erase everything again. So now we got these two poses. Let's play it. Wow, it's an amazing run cycle. Okay, so now we'll be making this frames 6. It'll be at frame 3, and this is a stretching frame. The horse is fully stretched here, and this will be the squashing frame. Horse will be squashed here. So I will make this pose frame 6. I don't have to. I'll just open my graph editor here, panels. So it's pretty simple. This is for the rotation, and I think this is for a little bit up and down. Okay, so I don't really need to do much stuff here at 3. I just need to use these controllers to stretch it. Now I will select this controller and I'll stretch it a little bit, and I'll stretch this back controller and I mean this one, and I'll stretch it back a little bit, because on this frame the horse will be stretched, and I will look at it, what's happening with the neck. I'm sure even neck is getting stretched. You guys can see here neck is more up and here is fully stretched. So I can just go ahead and I can stretch it a little bit and make this part a little bit straight. Let's see what we can do here with the legs. I'm going to, that side of leg will be on ground and this will be totally straight. Okay, let's make that thing first. Okay, I think I need to make this a little bit more up and rotate this also. Okay, so now I will go to back legs. This seems a little bit weird, but I will. Okay, so now I'll go to the back legs. Oh, why? Okay, they are also stretched, and this leg will be. Okay, let's make that pose. It's about to leave ground, so we can rotate it a little bit. Really sorry, my computer is a little bit slow. Okay, so I think this leg is good. Now I will go to this part. Now I will deal with this part of leg. Okay, so I'll key everything. Okay, so now we have to make frame 9. Frame 9 is already there. We just need to squash these part. I'll select the back body, I'll squash it a little bit, and I'll select the front body and I'll move it back a little bit, and let's make these legs up also. So it's a very interesting pose. I'll make this leg first. Oh shit, what's that? I'm sorry, I clicked something else. Okay, that's the problem when you're working on a laptop. You really need a proper desktop to make nice animations. Okay, so let's look at it again. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Okay, let's go to back legs. Okay, I think I need to edit this part. Yes, so I think that's good enough. I need to edit neck also. Neck will be a little bit up like this. Okay, so our main poses are done. So we have this main pose is done. So now we just need to add extra details. Okay, so we will be working on legs later. Now let's refine the body. Okay, so I will go to this main controller and let's see if we can do something. I will make these curves a little bit smooth. This is for the rotation, and this one is for up and down. Okay, let's deal with up and down first. So this is in a good place. This is stretching pose. This is squashing pose, and I think we need to move the horse a little bit up here to make it smooth. And Same way we will be moving this feet also a little bit up. Okay, I'll select this again. Now I will make this curve a little bit smooth. Okay, another thing I'll do, I'll select everything. I'll go to curves, pre-infinity, cycle, curves, post-infinity, infinity, cycle. So now we can see everything in cycle. I like seeing that how my curves are shaped, because it's a cycle, so I need to see what's going on here. So I will select this main controller again. Now as you can see, you can see everything clearly. Yeah, so the back body looks nice, like the main body looks good enough. Now let's see the stretch and squash. Okay, so we just need to fix, you see this thing happening. This thing is not good, we just need to fix that. I'll select this and I'll make it smooth, just like this, and I'll make it smooth as well. Okay, so that's all for this body, and let's see this one. Let's fix this one too. I am not sure with this pose, the first one. I think I need to make a little bit like this. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out a smooth graph here, how to make the motion smooth. Now this face also, okay, so yeah, this looks nice. Just the body, I'm really happy with the body. I don't really have any intention to add anything more in the body. Now I just need to fix the feet. I'll start from here, from 0 to 1. What should I do at 1? Let's see here. Oh, sorry. So we will work on each leg one by one. So now we will be working on this leg first. So after frame 3, it should be still keep going in front, keep going ahead, and then it'll get straight. So now we just have to make it from bend to straight. Let's do it. Bend to straight, bend, it should be bend already, up, and then straight. Yeah, we forgot to work on these thighs. I will make a smooth motion in thighs as well. Okay, so here okay, so that one. As you can see, I did not added any complicated keys. I kept it very simple. Of course, you can keep adding more and more details to make it more and more realistic, but this is just a basic thing which you should make to make something looks nice. Those other further details are secondary things. This is a basic. First, you know the basic movement. The highly detailed things you have to do later. So now this leg is straight. Now this leg is going to be on ground after 1 and 2 frames. So here the leg will be on ground. Here it will be totally straight. I'll put it on ground. Oh, it's 0. So as you can see that this leg is completely straight here, and here our leg is bent. So we have to edit that thing, and we can edit that thing with using this controller. So here I'll come here and I can just do this thing. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay, so after this pose, this feet will go in air. Now it's just a transition from here to there. It will leave the ground here. And okay. And let's see what's happening here. Just transferring from this one to this one. I think this pole is messed up. We need to fix it again. No, I think that's good. So this first leg is done. Now let's move on to second leg. So here from 3 to 6 it's just first will get straight and it's just coming down. I'll do the same thing. First it will get straight, okay. And then just need to go straight and bend. Very simple. We need to make sure that the curves are proper, and we will make sure about that later. Okay, so and then it's just that leg have very simple motion. We are going to copy this last pose again to the first, but first we are going to work on these legs. So the front legs are almost getting there. You see a little bit jerk because we are seeing one frame twice. I'll just hide this frame 12. Yeah, there is a not good enough motion here on the front legs. We are going to fix that later. First let's fix the back legs. So again, one by one. Here this leg will just go back, that's all. And then from this pose to up, very simple. And from up to ahead, and from ahead to down. It's very simple. Just from here to there, there to there, there. Yeah, this leg is almost there. We don't really need to work on this leg. We just need to improve the graph. Let's see what about that leg. Ground up. Yeah, very simple. Okay, so I will start working on graph from this leg. It's on the ground here. It's going to get straight. then it's going to go up. Bend, more bend. At some point this leg is going to reach on ground, and let's see on which frame. I guess around 11. At 11 this leg needs to be on ground. Okay, so let's go here. I will be making this plate straight. Now Z, I mean Y. It's getting there. I don't like something in this feet. I don't know what is that, but let's keep working on this feet. I guess this height is too much here. Let's go to that feet. Oh, there's a huge mess there. Okay, so this Z curve look quite smooth. Even Y looks quite smooth. Is this one a little bit complicated? Yeah. Looks good enough. Now let's fix the front legs also. First I'm gonna copy this frame 12 to frame 0. Now I will work on this frame. First this leg. Good enough. Looks good enough. What all I'm trying to do here is just to make the curves a little bit believable. Believable to me, that so that I know what's going on in my scene. I don't want to keep anything outside my knowledge. I don't like this one leg. is this one. I think it might be because of this. So I think this looks good enough. Now I will make the tail. You don't really have to worry about tail because tail animation is really simple. At this up, when the upper body, when the back body is up, I will just rotate it like this, and when the back body is down, I will just keep it somewhere like this. I'll delete this in between frames. So now we just have to do one more thing. We'll deselect these two keys. We'll go here at graph editor and we'll move 2 frames, maybe 1 frame, maybe 2 frames. And then we'll again deselect that 2 keys and again we'll move 2 frames. What we need to do now is we just need to select these 2 keys and these 2, increase their there's a weird deformation here, and that is just because of the rig. Otherwise this is good enough horse run cycle. Yes. Okay, I will do one more thing. I'll just select the geo of horse. No, maybe not. I'll just make it move forward. All I need to do is I know that this feet is here. I'll select this main controller and I'll delete all keys. I'll key on frame 1. I'll go 1 frame ahead and I'll move it like this. That's all. Now I know how much it is moving in 1 frame, so I just need to make it straight. And I need to go curves, pre-infinity, cycle with offset, curves, post-infinity, cycle with offset. Now you will see our horse will be running. I will extend this frames to 200. I'll go far here. It might be a little bit slow. If you feel it's slow, then you can increase the speed a little bit. Just one more thing to make I think the tail is too straight, so just to make the tail look more natural, you can also move it a little bit down, because the horse is not that fast here. That's too down. Maybe here. I will do one more thing. I'll select all these keys and I'll move them one more frame. Yeah. Now let's see how it looks. Yeah, I think it looks nice. So that's it. So we made this in almost 1 hour. So if you guys have any questions, you can comment, and please like this video. Thanks.